So there, good morning, dear brothers and sisters and friends. If you guys can fill in the spots, if there are some empty spots, please fill in, or just move up a little bit closer. So if you guys can scooch up a bit. So today will be our last talk of the retreat, and so I know we're coming close to the end of the retreat, but I know for sure that many of our brothers and sisters have made some memories, made some friends as well. And so this morning, before we listen to a Dharma talk, kind of invite everyone to, sing a song with us together, just so we create the atmosphere. So let's sing Dear Friends. Dear friends, let me tell you how I feel. You have given me such treasures, I love you so. Dear friends, let me tell you how I feel. You have given me such treasures, I love you so. Dear friends, let me tell you how I feel. You have given me such treasures, I love you so. I love you so. Wonderful. Is there another song that we'd like to sing? Yes. One more song? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Standing like a tree? Okay, since everyone is still awake and has a lot of energy, can I invite everyone to stand up? You guys remember the actions? Yeah? So can we do the actions as we sing the song? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Standing like a tree, my roots stuck down, my branches wide and open. Come down the rain, come down the sun, come down the fruit to our heart eyes open to be standing like a tree, my roots stuck down, my branches wide and open. Come down the rain, come down the sun, come down the fruit to our heart eyes open to be standing like a tree, my roots stuck down, my branches wide and open. Come down the rain, come down the sun, come down the fruit to our heart eyes open to be standing like a tree, my roots stuck down, my branches wide and open. Come down the rain, come down the sun, come down the fruit to our heart eyes open to be standing like a tree. So dear friends, at this time, please join your palms together as we'll welcome our Dharma teacher, Thầy Pháp Nguyện, to offer a talk to our young friends this morning. So please join your palms together and we'll invite Thầy to come forward. I'd like to invite Thầy to be seated and all our young friends to be seated.
Testings. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing this morning? Good. You enjoy the retreat so far? Yeah, it sounds like a blast, huh? Mm. You, what have you learned so far for the last 3 days? Yeah? Raise your hand. Can you tell me something? Yeah?
Always have a positive mindset.
Always have a positive mindset. Does it sound good? Yeah? You think that is something you can do at home? Yeah, at least trying, huh? Mm. Anything else? Being kind to others. What else? Be patient. Okay. Yes, Kong? Be honest. Be honest. Be true to yourself. Be true to others. Anyone else? Yeah? Huh? Be aware. Be aware of what? Huh? Be aware of your actions. Very good. Can you give me a very concrete example? Be aware of your action. I think that's something that we practice and we learn pretty much every day. What is action? One action that we should be aware of. Huh? Breathing. God, you guys are so smart. Breathing. Be aware of your breath. Okay. And how does that help you, Kang? You on the right track. How does that help you when you are be aware of your breath? You're doing good so far already. Why do we have to breathe mindfully? To calm ourselves down. Wow, good. Anyone else? 5 mindfulness trainings. Wow, 3 days, you guys learn a lot, huh? Anything else different? Yes, back there, my friends? Huh? Gotta love everyone. Yeah, gotta love everyone. Okay. Anything else? Oh, just 3 days. That's a lot of things to learn, huh? Has Brother Michael been nice and kind and honest to you enough? Yeah? Yeah. He has been treating you well? Yeah. What does he feed you? Nothing? Well, at least I know that he feeds you a lot of love, doesn't he? Yeah? Gives you a lot of love, a lot of smile, right? Okay, today we will learn something new. Okay? We'll learn something new. Who's here for the first time in this retreat? Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that means the rest of you been here for ages. Yeah? You've been here many times already. So this is your second home, huh? Right? Okay. Today we'll talk about communication. Okay? We'll learn something new today. Maybe you have already learned from previous years, especially for those who've been here before. Okay? If you already learned, you can consider as a review. But communication is a practice. See? We learn one time is not enough. We have to keep practicing. Okay? How is your communication at home with your family? Is everything going well at home? Yeah? You sure? Yeah? Communication flows well with mommy, daddy? Yeah? Brother and sisters? Everything going okay, huh? Okay, if everything going well, you graduated. What about communication with your siblings? Yeah? You have any siblings? Yeah? That's your sister, your elder sister? You communicate with her okay? She been kind and nice to you enough? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Has it been sweet and speak lovingly to you enough? Yeah? What about the other way around? Yeah? Okay, so everything is just yeah. I thought this is a teen retreat. Well, you probably smart enough, huh? You qualify to be in the teens retreat, right? Before coming here, I was in Vietnam, and I met this young gentleman. He came, he asked for a consultation. He says, Thầy, I've been playing on the phones, stay up late, and I know I'm very aware of that. My mom keep nagging about it. Nagging about it. Every time she come home from work, she see I'm on the phone, she nags. Not only that she's nagging about I'm on the phone, but she's also nagging about a lot of things. And sometimes she's been so negative. And often I feel it's enough. I love my mom. I love her to death. But sometimes it's so negative and it's so hard for me to bear. So I want to learn how to be next to her, to listen to her, to be present for her. But it's too hard. What should I practice? How should I practice? Does this sound familiar to you? No? Oh, you guys are good kids, huh? No problem at all? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I says, well, first thing when mom react to something, say something to you, we can learn. We need to learn is to listen. Listen is to listen. Just like our young friend just shared earlier. When something going on, the best thing to do is coming back to your breath, right? Keep breathing. And then be aware of what is going on. Listen is to listen. So the first thing that what we can do. Secondly, we can see, well, maybe there is something behind. That's why mom nagging. And the third thing is, we can see, well, maybe, mom is, she's been working so hard to raise us. And when she come home, she want to see us to be productive. Our parents love their children. The same way our children love their parents, right? I'm sure you love your parents a lot. They work so hard to raise us. They want what is best for us. And sometimes, because of our expectation, of the wishes, want what is best for us, therefore, they cannot control the temper. They cannot control the temper. Sometimes the things coming out from their mouth are not so kind, so not sweet enough, or so not gentle enough as the way that we wish to be. But look deeply, there's love there. Love is there. So I says to the young man, maybe after those three things, you can first don't react. Secondly, to listen. Third is to reflect. Maybe, there is something why mom keep nagging. There got to be something about us. 4, this is to learn to do something. Maybe there are something within mom. Why she's so be negative? Maybe she's been working so hard. Nobody is actually taking care of her. In her mind, there are some positive seeds that have not been watered. And the negative seeds like anger, agitation, restlessness, been watered. And who watered them? Maybe us. Maybe her co-workers. Maybe her friends. So now we need to learn how to focus on the positive seeds that she has. Just as her freshness, kindness, sweetness, and so on. And that is something that we can do to help her. And then the young man asked me, and how do I do that? Maybe perhaps after school when you come back, you can get something nice and sweet. Something, just little thing enough for the mom. Like, if you know that she likes Starbucks, or if she likes chè hay bánh gì á, you buy little things for her. Bring home and offer to her. Or even sometimes, if you have some time, sit down and have a cup of tea or a cup of hot water. Starbucks with her. Or with your parents. You think you'll be able to do that? Yeah? Vĩnh Lạc, not his head. Yeah, he's be able to do that. Love sometimes can be very sweet. We don't have to do much. We just need to be present. Just need to be present. And if more that we can do is what? If we have a little free time after school when we come back, we can actually do a little housework to help them. That will ease them. You see, when they don't have, after coming back from home, they don't have to do extra work. Anybody in here actually help doing housework at home? Wow, many of you, huh? Give me some example. What do you do at home, Kang? How do you help out with your parents? Yes. Washing dishes. Wonderful. Your own dishes or like the family dinner dishes? Wonderful. Good. Anyone else? Yeah? Con? You help? Lau nhà. Clean up. Mop on the floors. Anyone else? Yeah? Giặt với sấy đồ. Wow. Save đồ. Oh, you guys are so good, huh? Are you right? Canadian? Vietnamese Canadian? Yeah? Most of you are? Okay. Not where I'm coming from, huh? Where I'm coming from, US. You guys are good kids. Wonderful. So at least it's something that we can do to ease them. Maybe that is how you have good communication at home. Help out a little things here and there can make a difference. Especially when your parents have a hard day at work. They work a lot. They come home. They see the house clean. They feel good. Home is a place to return. They feel safe. They feel comfortable. But I imagine when you come home, you see, wow, pile of dishes in the sink or laundry everywhere. Of course, that creates some irritation, right? So that's just something that we can do to help out. To help out. But what if we have you ever had an issue with your parents that you get mad at them maybe for a day, 2 days, a little bit more, but you don't talk to them? Anyone? Anyone? No, huh? No issue at all. No mad, no angry at mommy or daddy at all, huh? Anyone? Wow. Well, you are great. Okay. If everything is working so well already at home, no communication is needed, at least something that we can do. Okay? We can help them out other than just help out the daily housework, but we can keep water and positive seeds in them. Do you do that? Do you appreciate your mom? Do you appreciate your dad? And how you do that? Other than just the work. Yes, Kang?
Spending time with them.
Spending time with them. Yes, good. Yes. When was the last time you tell your mom that you love her? Been a while, huh? Been a while, huh? When was the last time you give your dad a hug? It's been a while too, huh? Life is very impermanent. Things can happen anytime. In this retreat, I just learned yesterday from a little girl, small like this. She's not even 5 years old yet. She just lost her father not too long ago. And the funeral is being arranged. And she's here in this retreat with her mom to heal themselves. And she doesn't know what that means, Daddy passing away. And how fortunate we are here, Mommy and Dad are still here physically healthy with us. You know, Mommy and Daddy, family members, we are human beings. Everybody needs to love, and needs to be loved, right? The same way with parents, Mommy and Daddy. They need to be appreciated. So we can learn in the practice of, in the temple, here at Tây Thiên Trúc Lâm, there is a practice called beginning anew, that we learn how to appreciate one another. First, we learn how to appreciate, called thank you. There are positive seeds in each one of us. You know, for me, I haven't seen Brother Michael for a long time, because now I base in Thai Plum Village, which is all the way in Thailand. And I flew 18 hours to be here with you. And I haven't seen him for a long time, maybe 14, 15 years now. And now I see Brother Michael, he's really mature. He's a very solid monk now. Very solid monk. And I greatly appreciate it. First of all, I appreciate his presence. Secondly, I appreciate his bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is the mind of love. Organize retreat like this, make an offer the space for you to come and you enjoy. That's how much I appreciate him. And thirdly, I appreciate his brotherhood. And that is something in the temple. We learn how to express our love by saying how much we appreciate it. Sometimes things going so smooth, we take things for granted. You know, love is there, mom is there, dad is there, but we don't acknowledge it. But we're human. We like to be acknowledged, right? When your friends appreciate you, how do you feel, Kong? You feel good, huh? You feel worth it, yeah? If you do something nice to someone and that person appreciate you, cherish your presence, you feel good, right? So do our parents. So learn how to appreciate them. Telling them here and there, morning, before you go to school, give them a smile. Okay, have a good day, mom. Have a good day, dad. That is something we can do. It doesn't cost so much, right? That's also a form of appreciation. When you come back, you can say something to daddy or give him a hug. If you're able to do that, you will make that day. You think you have the courage to do that? Yeah? It's hard, huh? Our friends say it's hard. When we open our heart, we give ourselves a chance to love. You will feel love is boundless, and you receive that in return. Especially, they are your loved ones. They are your parents. They need to be watered too. Do you think that is something you can try? Yeah, Alfred, you're not? Yeah. Maybe you don't have to, for the father, you can give him a hug. That is also a form of appreciation, acknowledging, Daddy, how much I appreciate you. I cherish your presence. Everything needs to be fed. Everything needs to be nourished. If we don't nourish love, we don't nourish positive. Earlier we said that positive what? Learning how to have a positive mindset. If we don't nourish that, we don't feed that, then slowly we become very, stiff. Very difficult for us to say love. So nowadays you say, I love hamburger. It's very easy, right? But how can we say love to daddy or mommy is difficult? It's a practice to do, to say. My mom and my dad, they both passed away. And I standing up here in front of you, speaking, talking to you, I really invite you. I really admire you. Admire for the fact that your parents are still here, that you be able to hold their hands, you be able to hug them, you be able to appreciate them. But I won't be able to do that anymore. But thanks to the practice, I hold them in my heart. I hold my hands like this, meaning that my dad and my mom are walking with me in my heart with my feet. So what that means is that when we have something, we have to learn how to appreciate it, learn how to cherish it. Otherwise, it will be vanished soon. Life is impermanent. Yesterday, I gave a small talk for the children at the retreat at Tây Thiên. And I asked, if you had a wish, what would that wish be? Most of them raised their hand. One of them says, I wish that my mommy and my daddy will live with me forever. If it happened, if they pass away, I wish they'll come back to life. It's amazing. You could feel, kids is only 4 or 5 years old. They feel love is there. So that is something we can try. Maybe in this retreat, you think that you can try. Tonight, this afternoon, we're going to go back to Thầy Thiên, right? And this evening, we have a beginning anew session where loved ones, you and your family members can take the opportunity to acknowledge, to come up to the stage, and you acknowledge their presence, express your love. Or even if you have conflicts with them, and this is actually an opportunity to repair, to fix it. If your mom, your dad, or your siblings, anyone in your family happen to say something not nice to you that make you hurt, you can express your hurt. Mom, Dad, the other day, you have said something that made me feel really sad. And this is my understanding, this is what happened. And I'd like to understand more. That is the third practice, expressing your hurt. And when we have the capacity to express that, the communication will flow. And you will give the other person a chance to what? To speak from their perspective so you can understand it better. The second practice at the beginning anew is that you can express your regret, which means learn how to say sorry. Mom, Dad, yesterday I was not so skilled. I said something not nice that make you sad. I wasn't mindful. I was so into my game. So I act unskillfully. Maybe make you hurt. Maybe make you sad. So today I'm aware of what I did yesterday, what I shared yesterday, what I said yesterday. Can you accept my apology? This is something nice. When you do something, say something to people, make them hurt, and you have the courage to say sorry, this is how you fix the relationship. But sometimes we are very craven with the words. We're afraid to say we don't have that capacity to apologize. But when you do something, you are human. Everybody make mistakes. When I was young like you, I made a ton of mistakes. But I did not learn, this practice to appreciate my parents, to apologize my parents. But you are lucky. As we talked earlier, most of the communication flows well, which is wonderful because you've been to this retreat many times. You know the practice. But you know the practice already, that's wonderful. But the practice needs to be renewed. Keep practicing. Love also needs food to survive. If we don't feed it, it will die. What that means, we need to learn how to appreciate. We need to learn how to cherish every day. And if when we do something wrong, we can have the courage, the capacity to apologize, to say sorry. Okay, last but not least. Okay, you can ask for your parents to support you. All of the things that we have done together, wonderful. And yes, out of my unskillfulness, I made you suffer. Maybe in me, I have a tendency, I have the seed of anger that reacts so quickly when you tell me something. And I will act quickly. And that make you hurt, make you sad as well. Maybe from now on, maybe we can support each other by not watering the seed of anger, seed of emotion in each one of us. We can ask for the support. Or you can ask for the support. Mom, when you come back, maybe you look at me, you give me a smile. Instead of open the door, when you come back from work, you're nagging at me. And when I see your beautiful smile, that will give me energy. Just for example like that, something you would like to result, you ask your parents to support you, you ask your loved ones to support you, and that's including your siblings. Okay, so let's just review what are the 4 things about the beginning and use that I just shared. What's the first one? Yes, Kang? Huh? Do something for your parents. It means to do something to appreciate them. Say thank yous to them. Right? That is called watering flowers. Something that we can do every day. What the second things in the process? Yes, Kang?
Apologize to them.
Very good. Second thing is to say sorry, to apologize to them. We don't have to be so greedy with words. Word doesn't cost. If we do something wrong, apologize. We're human. Monks, even though we've been in practice for so long, but sometimes unskillfulness, we also hurt one another. But when we come together, we do bring anew. We apologize to one another. Very good. What's the third thing? You express your hurt. If someone do something hurts you, you let them know how you feel. This is my understanding. And what's the last thing? You ask for support, right? Okay, so those are the 4 steps that we can do. Okay, this evening, as we says at the big retreat, we will have, you guys will come back to Taiping this afternoon. So we'll have one big family together. Spiritual and blood family together. And tonight we'll have a be-in. A be-in is where you gather, you share your stories, you sing, you do performance. Joy, fun together. But before that, we can share a little bit. We can tell our loved ones how we feel inside our heart. Because as long as we let things out of our heart, our mind, we can do a beginning anew. So you reflect, you think about it this evening. If you have something that you would like to express to your mom, your dad, or even your siblings, especially those who are here, let Brother Michael know. Okay? And we can try to organize so that you have a chance that you can speak to your mom and your dad. You can either do it in front of the everybody. You can get the support. Your practice also will encourage. Your practice also will inspire others to practice. But if you are shy, you don't want to do it in front of people, but you want to express your gratitude, your thank you. What are some good seeds in your mom and your dad or your siblings? Or if even to apologize to them, you can let Brother Michael know. He can arrange as a private session for you to do that. A retreat is when we come together. We learn, we practice together so that we can heal ourselves and we can nourish ourselves. And the last day of the retreat is the best place. It's a good time to do that. You think you're able to do that? Yeah? Okay. Okay, maybe my talk just stop here. Maybe I open up for just a couple questions. Any questions? You're just having fun, having a blast hả con? Yeah. Vĩnh Lạc có question gì không con? No hả? Everything's clear and complete? Yeah. Michael would be so nice to you, right? So everything is content. Okay, thank you, Kong. So please continue to enjoy your practice. See you this evening.
Thank you, Thầy, for offering the sharing on the practice of beginning anew. And to end, let's enjoy listening to 3 sounds of the bell. I invite everyone to come back to your breathing. So dear friends, at this time, you can release and massage your legs. So dear friends, just have some announcements. After this, we'll have some time. You put away your mats and cushions. And we also have almost an hour. So I'd like to invite and have all our brothers and sisters, make sure you clean up your space, your belongings. And so that at 1 p.m. we can depart from Trúc Lâm. So about 12:45, after having lunch, you can bring your belongings outside of the temple. And we'll pack all your luggages, your bags onto the truck before we head to Westall at 1 p.m. So I'd like to make sure that all your mats, your blinds, any garbage that you have in your dorms, please make sure you put them in your garbage. And for your blankets, your pillows, nice and neat. We'll also bring that with us to Westall this evening. And so and myself and Brother Jun will be checking the dorms and so the upstairs here. So make sure all this is nice and tidy the way we came in. So dear friends, with the next sound, small bell, we'll stand up, join your palms together. So dear friends, please give us a hand to away the mats, the cushions.